Next question, question number 8. The following figures, guns and runs are parallelograms. Find x and y lengths are in centimeter. Okay, means we have to the unit of that x and y is in centimeter. Okay, so the figure is given to us. So we are taking first example here. So see, the diagram is given to us. Guns is a parallelogram. Okay, so we have to find out the value of x. Okay, so what are the properties of parallelogram? First, remember that properties. Okay, we know that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure, and then second property is the opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length. Okay, so see here, if the opposite sides are equal, then we can say that GS and UN are the opposite side of this parallelogram, and GU and SN are also the opposite sides of this parallelogram. Okay, so here write down, we know that the opposite sides of a parallelogram, we know that the opposite sides of a parallelogram are of equal length, and therefore GU is equal to SN, and therefore we can say that the opposite sides are equal, means therefore GU is equal to SN, and this implies that GU. Okay, so what is the length of this GU? Then 3y minus 1. Okay, 3y minus 1 is equal to what is the length of SN is 26. Okay, and this implies that now we have to find out the value of y. Okay, so if we have to find out the value of y, then we have to add. Okay, and we have to add 1 on both sides, or we can say that we have to transpose this minus 1 to RHS side. Okay, then we get 3y is equal to 26 plus 1. This implies that 3y is equal to 27. Okay, now we have to find out the value of y. So we have to divide both the side by 3. Okay, so divide both the side by 3, we get y is equal to 27 upon 3. Okay, and therefore we get y is equal to 9. Okay, so y is equal to 9 here. Okay, now again GS and UN are the opposite sides of this parallelogram. Okay, and also they are equal, so write down here, therefore GS is equal to UN, and this implies that what is the measure of GS? Then the length is given to us 3x is equal to length of UN is 18. Okay, and now find out the value of x. If we have to find out the value of x, then we have to divide both the side by 3, and this implies that x is equal to 18 upon 3, and this implies that x is equal to 6. Okay, so this is first example. Now take the second example. Now the next example, second example. Okay, the diagram is given to us. Runs is again a parallelogram. Okay, runs is again a parallelogram. Okay, here the sides are not given to us, but we know the property of diagonal of a parallelogram. Okay, so what is the property? The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, means we can say that if they are bisecting each other at point O, suppose this is point O here. Okay, so this point O, at this point O, then we can say that OS is equal to OU, and we can say that ON is equal to OR. Okay, this is the last property, remember this property. Okay, so with the help of this property we can solve the example. Okay, so write down here, since the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other, and therefore we can say that, OR is equal to ON, and also we can say that OU is equal to OS. Okay, and therefore this implies that, okay, so OR is what? 16 is equal to ON is what? See here, this is the intersecting point. Okay, so OR is 16 and ON is x plus y. Okay, and also OU is equal to y plus 7, and OS is equal to what? 20. Okay, by using this find out the value of x and y. Okay, see here, x and y both the variables are present, so we cannot find the only one variable, but from this equation we can easily find out the variable y. Okay, and by substituting this value of y in this equation, we can find out the value of x. Okay, so this implies that y plus 7 is equal to 20, means we have to transpose this 7 to RHS side, then we can easily find out y. Okay, so y is equal to what? 20 minus 7, and this implies that y is equal to 13. Okay, so y is equal to 13 here. Now substitute this value in this equation, we get 16 is equal to x plus 13, and this implies that, okay, so So now again, if we have to find out the value of x, we have to transpose this 13 to LHS side. Okay, therefore 16 minus 13 is equal to x, and this implies that we get x is equal to what there, 16 minus 13 is 3. Okay, and in this way we get x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 13. Now come to the next question, question number 9. In the below figure, both RISK and CLUE are parallelograms. Here RISK and CLUE are the parallelograms. Find the value of x, and we have to find out the value of x. See, x is here. Okay, see, x is present here. Okay, so this is our x, and we have to find out the value of x. If we have to find out, see here this T, S and E. Okay, this T, S and E is a triangle. Okay, is a triangle form. This is the first angle, this is the second, and this is the third angle. Means once we have find out the angle S and angle E, then we can easily find out this x. Why? Because we know that the sum of the measure of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, so this is triangle made here. Okay, once we find out angle S and angle E, then we can easily find out this angle T, or we can say that this x. Okay, so how can we find the S and E angle then? So see, in this RISK, see here, in RISK only one angle is given to us, angle K is given to us, but we know that the opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure, means angle K is the opposite angle of angle K is angle I. Okay, so this angle K and angle I are opposite angle, and therefore we can say that this angle I is of measure 120 degree. Again we know that adjacent angles, okay, adjacent angles are supplementary, means sum of the measure of these two angle is 180 degree. Okay, in this way we have to find out. So take step by step. See, write down here, since RISK is a parallelogram, since RISK is a parallelogram, okay, and therefore we know that the opposite angles of a parallelogram, are of equal measure, and therefore we can say that angle K is equal to angle I is equal to what then, 120 degree. Okay, so angle K is equal to angle I is equal to 120 degree. Also the adjacent angles of a parallelogram, are supplementary. We know very well. Remember the properties of parallelogram. Okay, the opposite angles are equal, then we can again we can say that the adjacent angles are of a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, means if this angle I is of measure 120 degree, then we can say that angle R and angle I are supplementary angles. Means supplementary means angle R plus angle I is equal to what, 180 degree, means sum of the measure of these two adjacent angle is 180 degree. Okay, but angle I is known to us, therefore we can easily find out angle R. Angle R plus angle I is 120 degree is equal to 180 degree, and therefore angle R is equal to what then, 180 degree minus 120 degree. We have to transpose this 120 to RHS, it becomes negative, therefore angle R is equal to what then, 60 degree. Okay, so angle R is found out. Okay, angle R is what then, angle R is equal to 60 degree. Okay, again angle R is 60 degree. Okay, this angle R is 60 degree, and in RISK, this RISK, okay, we know very well this is a parallelogram. Okay, so opposite angle of this angle R is again equal measure, means we can say that therefore angle R is equal to angle S is equal to 60 degree, because opposite angles of a parallelogram. Okay, this angle S, okay, this angle S, we have to find out this angle S, and this angle S is of measure 60 degree. Why? Because angle R, the opposite angle of angle R is angle S, and therefore angle R is equal to angle S is equal to 60 degree, because opposite angles of a parallelogram. Okay, means angle S is find out. Okay, similarly find out angle E. Okay, now see CLUE in clue. See here, angle L is given to us. Okay, and opposite angle of this angle L is angle E. Clearly clearly see, clearly it is given to us, okay, the opposite angle of angle L is angle E, okay, and therefore we can say that angle L is equal to angle E is equal to 70 degree. And what is the reason then? Again, if CLUE is a parallelogram, if CLU is a parallelogram, then we can say that opposite angle of these parallelogram are of equal length measure. Okay, so write down here opposite angles of a parallelogram, opposite angles of a parallelogram, okay, opposite angles of a parallelogram, and therefore angle E is of measure 70 degree. So angle S is find out, angle S is of measure 60 degree, angle E is of measure 70 degree. So consider, and now consider this triangle. So write down here, therefore in triangle SET set, see in this triangle, okay, in this triangle we know that in triangle SE8 set we know that the sum of the measure of all the angles of a triangle, is 180 degree, and therefore we can say that angle S plus angle E, okay, angle S plus angle E plus angle T is equal to what then? 180 degree. Okay, we know that the sum of the measure of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree, and therefore because this triangle is formed here and we have to find out this value of x, okay, so angle S is known to us, angle S is of measure 60 degree plus angle E is of measure 70 degree plus angle T means x, the value of x we have to find out, v is equal to 180 degree, and therefore 130 degree plus x is equal to what? 180 degree, and therefore x is equal to what then? If we have to find out the value of x, we have to subtract 130 from both sides, we get 180 degree minus 130 degree, and therefore we get x is equal to 50 degree. Okay, now try to solve question number 10, 11 and question number 12 at home. Thank you.